Imagine this, a spacecraft launched over 50 years ago by the Soviet Union is now hurtling back toward Earth. This is Kosmos 482, a relic from the Cold War space race that never fulfilled its original mission to Venus. Instead of exploring another planet, it's become an unexpected time traveler, and it's set to make a dramatic re-entry between May 8th and 11, 2025. Kosmos 482 was built by the Soviet Union in late 1971 and early 1972 as part of its Venera program, a series of missions aimed at exploring Venus. It was launched on March 31, 1972, from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. The spacecraft was constructed by the Lavochkin Design Bureau, which was responsible for many of the Soviet Union's deep space probes. Kosmos 482 was designed as a backup for the Venera 8 mission. It consisted of two major components, an orbital bus intended for interplanetary travel and a descent module specifically engineered to survive the harsh conditions on Venus. The total spacecraft mass was around 500 kilograms, with the descent module accounting for most of that weight. The descent module was remarkably robust. It was encased in a thick titanium shell and equipped with a high-performance heat shield designed to endure the intense conditions of Venus's atmosphere, extreme temperatures exceeding 460 degrees Celsius and pressures over 90 times that of Earth. It also contained insulated internal chambers to protect its electronics during descent and surface operation. Kosmos 482 failed to reach Venus because of a launch vehicle malfunction that occurred shortly after liftoff on March 31, 1972. Although the initial launch from Baikonur was successful in getting the spacecraft into low Earth orbit, a crucial failure happened during the upper stage of the rocket sequence. Specifically, the Block L upper stage, which was responsible for giving the spacecraft the final push to escape Earth's gravity and head toward Venus, did not fire properly. This stage was supposed to ignite after the spacecraft reached orbit, propelling it onto a trans-Venus trajectory. However, due to either a misfire or premature shutdown, the upper stage failed to generate the necessary velocity. As a result of this malfunction, Kosmos 482 remained trapped in Earth's orbit, unable to break free and begin its journey to Venus. The mission was thus declared a failure. Most of the spacecraft's components, including the orbital module, either broke apart or re-entered the atmosphere within a short time. However, the lander module, which was built to withstand the intense pressures and heat of Venus, remained in a highly elliptical Earth orbit. This partial failure was not made public in detail at the time due to Soviet secrecy, but space tracking agencies in the West quickly noticed the abnormal trajectory. Over the years, the lander's orbit has slowly decayed, and now in 2025, it's finally expected to re-enter Earth's atmosphere. In short, Kosmos 482 never made it to Venus because the final rocket stage failed just after launch, leaving the spacecraft stranded in Earth's orbit since March 1972. Here's where things get exciting and a bit unpredictable. Scientists tracking Kosmos 482 say it could re-enter the atmosphere anywhere along a vast band that stretches from Eastern Europe to Central Asia. The most likely impact corridor currently spans from the Georgia-Azerbaijan region to northern Pakistan, with a possible re-entry window between 4 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. BST on May 11. However, this is a moving target. Because the spacecraft is tumbling through an irregular orbit, solar activity, upper atmosphere density, and gravitational forces all influence where and when it will drop. Despite the large prediction range, the chance of it hitting a populated area remains low. Earth is mostly ocean, about 71%, and previous uncontrolled re-entries, like China's Long March rocket in 2021, have usually ended in water or uninhabited land.